Yes, good evening, people. It is spot on 10 p.m. So we know what time that is. It's down here, AFC TV time. It's on the lights, babe. On the lights. It's on the light real quick. On the lights, babe. On. There we go. Lovely. Guys, first of all, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Aston Villa 2. Arsenal about 4. Wow. Who would have thought that after roughly 55 minutes of play? Who would have honestly, bullshit aside, would have seen Arsenal trying to be leading this game, or winning this game, sorry, by 4 goals to 2. So absolutely shouts out to the boys. Couple of talking points, Jorginho, guys. We already know what I think, or what I'm probably still going to say, but Jorginho, what do we think of him today? Granit Xhaka. Seriously, not the same footballer when Thomas Partey ain't around. Seriously, no Thomas, no Partey. Do you think you could see a time with Jorginho and Partey playing a part this season? We know Arteta is kind of obsessed with the left-footed, the balance in the squad. He'll play Gabriel until he physically can't play or is suspended, and the same with Granit Xhaka. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not sure, apart from being left-footed, how much I get it with either of these players. Like, Granit Xhaka has been decent this season. One of his better seasons for Arsenal. But he's still a bang average midfielder. Like, there's nothing like, what is absolutely outstanding about Granit the fucking Great? Some of this fan base is still incredibly unbelievable. Like, now we're back in the race, Danny. Fuck you and fuck your thoughts. I was about screw you and screw your thoughts. But guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Who is with me this evening? Daniel, he is up and running. Danny, not gonna lie, I'm so happy that we came through to the hit. Brubs, obviously, we are all Arsenal fans. So am I. I'm ecstatic. I'm over the moon. And what's even better, Brubs, it's been a perfect day. Like, forget Chelsea for a minute, but it's still fantastic to see Ward-Prowse fucking over Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Like, you kind of feel sorry for Graham Partey. He was kind of settled. Decent job at Brighton. Unless you kind of see a couple of things coming. Maybe he knew Trossard had the ump. Maybe he knew the Argentinian probably wanted to go at the end of the season. Maybe he knew secretly Moises Caicedo wanted out as soon as possible. Do you know what I mean? And thought, shit, I've got Danny Welbeck up front. Who knows? Maybe just Chelsea was too much of a fucking great opportunity to turn down. But real talk, you have to wonder carefully what is actually going to happen to Graham Potter at Chelsea. Like, I can't see him being at the club at the start of the season. Right, it's Smith versus Arlington at the moment in the boxing, round 5 of 12 scheduled. I'm not sure if the main event is the next fight, but shouts out to all the real ones who is here with me tonight. We are here to see Lee Wood versus Lara. So I'll have a look how that gets on. Obviously, I've got the sound down low. I'm feeling this geezer's light blue trainers and his blue trunks. No, you know what I mean? Feeling it. The light blue. It is the perfect baby light blue. So shouts out to this geezer. Hopefully he's a victor. Is he Smith? Yes, he is Smith. So go on, smudge up. But shouts out to you, Daniel He. Bro, I'm absolutely over the moon. And more to the point, sorry, I just mentioned Chelsea there for a hot second. Look at the Manchester City result. Again, I don't want to be pessimistic about it, but it puts Man City into perspective how good they are this season, how teams can nullify their threat. This is not a Forest we're dealing with. You know what I mean? Granted, again, in 2023, they're in decent form, but this is Man City, one of the best teams in the world. So I'm absolutely stunned that we can still say, oh, shit. All right, 1st of March, home to Everton. Do you know what I mean? Even though Deche has had one over on us, bastard. Do you know what I mean? By the time we got big Jens Deche fucking back. Never liked him at Burnley, and now fucking screw him at Everton as well. So obviously we have to deal out a proper good thrashing, like a thrashing in the whip out for Sean Ditchy. Come obviously the 1st of May, Everton. Going to look at a few fixtures though. As I said, Man City's fixture list over the next 4 or 5 games is reasonably easy. Liverpool, could they turn the screw? Yes, they've got a couple of bastard games, like I think Man United crammed in, but they've got a lot of Palaces and Bournemouth aways. Could Liverpool be back in a top 4 race? Yes, I know it was only 1 victory today, but let's be honest, even before Pope had a nightmare and decided to run out and handle the ball 30 yards out of goal. Go on, Smudger, that's it, you put him to the ground, son. Even before all was said and done, Liverpool kind of running away with it 2-0, descending off it, in all truth, kind of stomped them, kind of slowed down the game. Shouts out to Newcastle, they kind of kind of chilled out and everything, you know what I mean? It sort of went into sort of defence mode, counter attack. Joe Linton isn't the worst footballer in the world, is he? I was watching him quite closely today before he was ripped off for whatever reason. He's not a bad midfielder, innit? Striker, not good enough to be striker, but does really well in midfield. Shouts out to Daniel He. Joe Linton, fucking really good today. Guys, who is with me? Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribed if you're new. Bang and go from Jorginho to like a boss. It certainly was, bruvs. I can't lie. All right, cool. It clearly wasn't Jorginho's goal. Like, if we look at it technically, it was a fine header by Emi Martinez. But do you know what? I don't care. They all count. Fine header by Emi Martinez, though. Absolutely. He had literally, as you see, if you see it from one angle, it's going over his head. Not a problem. And then the second angle, he's turning around. Wow. Wow, he's sort of still in midair. He's turning around facing the goal. And then beautifully, straight off the nuts, ping. Straight off the roof, straight right there, like bang. Like, he couldn't have connected any better. Shouts out to Emi Martinez, isn't it? Once a gooner, always a gooner. I don't know. Right, Dalton Smith is apparently leading ahead in this match, in this fight, sorry. Shouts out to Akers, the Jeers in the building. Let's take our hats off to Lee Akers. What a result today, brother. I'm going to slip into some bits and pieces of Arsenal Premier League news. I've got the Man City fixture list out. Like, when you look at the Man City fixture list, you know what? It's nothing to start saying, all right, Man City are going to shit themselves. But you know what's really good news with, guys? Is I've got the Liverpool fixture list here. What a dick. Here we go. Right, listen, after today's game against Forest, obviously, it's Leipzig next, it's Bournemouth away. Then comes Bristol City in the FA Cup. We know Pep likes to go pretty much full strength all the way. Then it's at home to Newcastle. Newcastle, have they run out of steam? Was that just a blip today against Liverpool? Then it's away at Palace. Palace, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? They seem to be getting sort of whipped around by most of the big teams. Is it time they made a stand? Then it's the second leg against RB. Then it's at home to West Ham. Then it's at home to Liverpool. So do you know what? They're going to have their difficult fixtures. And with the FA Cup, and we already know, let's be honest with each other, their feelings about the Champions League, like, they're going to get through against RB. Absolutely, hands down, not a problem. Do you know what I mean? They're getting through against RB. And do you know what, Leo? Because when we sort of calm down after a couple of the stupid results, getting slapped the shit out of by Man City, home to Brentford, thank God we got back on track today, bros. Like, surely, like, listen, this is the best league in the world, and I'm not even going to say one of the best leagues. This is the best league in the world, and I don't want to be sitting there at the end of the season thinking, shit, we had this gift wrapped to us. All right, cool. I'm still going to celebrate like a don, but I mean, listen, it's Nottingham Forest, mate. Do you know what I mean? Man City are not at the races. It's amazing, though. They can go through the gears and step up against certain teams like Arsenal. They'll step up again in the Champions League this week. Real Madrid versus Liverpool. What a fixture. That could derail what Liverpool are trying to do in the league, though. Do you know what I mean? Have they got a strong enough team and the depth to go on? But then again, Diaz, if he comes back firing, Jota is back. Nunes, I think he's going to start scoring, guys. I've been talking about Nunes for a few weeks. You all know I have. Brilliant goal from him today. Do you know what? I think that's what Nunes needs to do. Just not think about it. Just literally grab the ball, bang. Just not think about it. Just do it instinctively. And when I say do it, I mean just ping off shots instinctively. Guys, Gabriel Magalhaes, couple of talking points as well. Is he turning into the biggest liability since, I don't know, liability's begun? Anyone still aiming at Saliba? Yes, I still actually blame Saliba for today's first goal. He should have fucking kicked Watkins, took a yellow card, done anything that he had to in it. He shouldn't have let him move around him so easily. Magalhaes, though, he's looking mad shaky to me. And I know some people, you don't like Trossard. All right, fair enough. So when I do my player ratings momentarily, Trossard will probably get a shit rating. But Gabriel Magalhaes, man, I don't know. Zinchenko again today? Thank God he slips into the midfield and works hard, and his goal was obviously vital. Or do you know what? I wouldn't have much nice to say about Zinchenko today. But yes, it is when he slips into the middle so efficiently, and he does it kind of effortlessly and never kind of gets caught out at left back. Yes, I know Gabriel Magalhaes should be kind of out there covering for him. But you know what? What has gone wrong with Gabriel Magalhaes? If no other Arsenal fans can see it, I honestly don't know what to say. He looks nervous, like he looks shaky, like I don't know what it is. And then the right back situation, again, it's still not right for me. Ben White can be breezed past at any God-given time or opportunity. And Tomiyasu, sort of, he's the better defender, yes. Offers fuck all going forward. Really good chance today to get a nice low crossing. Do you know what I mean? That any other team would have just, it would have been pretty much standard goal procedure. Tommy, again, I don't know. He's a bit of a clueless guy, isn't it? I think Serie A, and I don't want to be disrespectful, was probably his level. I'm not already looking forward to next season, but I'm already sort of looking at the liability positions. Could Gabriel Magalhaes, could we sell him for money and bring in a free transfer as a replacement? Someone that plays in Germany. Daniel He could probably tell us a lot about this guy. He's a left-footed centre-back. He plays for Eintracht Frankfurt. He's on a free transfer in the summer, and his name is Ivan Ndicka. Everything I've heard about Ivan Ndicka so far is his agents have kind of been massively greedy. £7 million signing on fee, 2 million for the agent. Now this could be all hearsay, but it is funny. Do you know what I mean? And again, as I love to say, there's no smoke without fire. It's funny. I thought, you know what I mean? A lot of teams, people actually thought it was a done deal to Arsenal come the summer. From everything I've heard about this guy, he's kind of overpriced himself. Do you know what I mean? 230 grand a week, huge signing on fee, agent fees, etc. Shouts out to the real ones on that. Do you know what I mean? So obviously that would be a very difficult one to get over the line, if in fact that's what you wanted over the line. But Ivan Ndicka, would he be a decent alternative? My first guesses is about Jacob, the Polish centre-back, is, well, do you know what? You haven't played a single minute. Gabriel Magalhaes isn't exactly murking. So, yes, I'm sorry. I'm already worried if this guy's actually just another one of them, I don't know, a Mustafi. Is he just a Rob Holding? But even Rob Holding come on today for the last few minutes. It could have been the kid Jacob. Yes, all right, cool. We've got to get the win and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? You've signed him for £22 million. It's not exactly cheap money. But Gabriel Magalhaes, guys, most definitely a problem. The right back situation, again, before I get into the comments, couldn't give a damn what anybody said. Right back is a problem. Ben White's a problem. Tomiyasu, Jet Li, whatever, he's a massive problem. There is a problem there. The chemistry is not right at right back. I don't think an 18-year-old in probably Ivan Frashenda could actually be the full tonic on this. I actually think we need a proper right back, someone that's good at defending and someone that can ping forward and be effective. Do you know what? I've watched Denzel Dumfries again for Inter Milan tonight. Would he be blinding in the Premier League? Listen, at the money, no, I wouldn't be going for Denzel Dumfries, honestly. I have to say, do you know what I mean? I would not be going for Denzel Dumfries. But he did look good at the World Cup. He is playing consistently well for Inter Milan. He even's not bad up, as in going for headers, for free kicks and everything. Like, he's good aerially, do you know what I mean? You can't say that. I mean, here we go. Lee Wood, better Lee. How come he spells it like a girl? Girl. I swear that's the girl's way of spelling Lee. Leigh. Without being rude. Ain't that the gal way? Lee Wood versus Maurizio Lara. The WBA World Featherweight title is coming next, live and exclusive on Danny AFC TV. Please get the nerdisons on the video. Do get the shishkos if you'd like to subscribe as well. And I say this because my Turkish brother is in the building. Right, that's why Arteta took Emery's job. He took the job. You took my job. And then got beat 4-2. Emery, slight problem at Aston Villa. Something's going on there as well. Tyrone Mings. Let's not talk about Tyrone Mings. Not sure if Mourinho's doing him massive favours. Is it time Big Degner got a call at left back? 4-2 at home to Leicester. 4-2 at home to Arsenal. Not the most impressive Arsenal. Let's have it right. And they got spanked, obviously, like most teams do against Manchester City. Let's see what Leo is up to and what he is saying. Exactly. Gave the ball away very cheaply for their first goal. Yes, bruvs. I'm seeing this whole problem. All right, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not KT's biggest fan. I am kind of surprised that's kind of the way that the door seems to be almost closed to him. Like, did he even get a minute today? I swear, did I see him up and down for a minute? I don't know. No, I didn't. Like, he doesn't get minutes at all. Like, any KT fan out there? I don't know if you'd like to give me your input into this. Like, but Breva, do you get what I mean? How come he doesn't play the Scottish one? Is it racism? Does he not like Scottish people? Is it because Emery signed him? If it is Emery, actually, do you want to bid for KT quickly? You seem to have a touch of a left back problem yourself. You've signed Marie. Oh! Smith Arlington, hit him, man. Stop touching him, would ya? What are you touching him for? Fucking clump him one. He's got a good tattoo artist, this Smith, as well. Seriously. Where was I? Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Good evening to you, Linda. Zinchenko is not a left back. Tierney in and put Zinchenko in midfield. Right. This is a couple of times you've spoke about this, Daniel He. Do you know what? Why not? You could start off with a team like, all right, Ramsdale in goal, Tommy right back, Tierney left back, Gabriel and Saliba, Zinchenko the left-footed central midfield, obviously, Partey or Jorginho alongside him, Odegaard just ahead of them, Martinelli left wing, right wing Saka, up front, Paul Merson. Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. UE, what are we saying? Don't get me started on Tierney. I hate that he's not getting minutes. Bruvs, it is quite freaky. If Zinchenko was absolutely playing blindingly, but then again, bruvs, real talk, could Tierney have come up with a sublime finish like Zinchenko did today? Probably not, we man. Probably not. And Dicker is a baller down if Arsenal gets him. Bang. There you go. Well, bruvs, he is a free transfer. Why shouldn't Arsenal have the opportunity? So it would take probably Gabriel Magalhaes to have to leave the club. Do you know what I mean? We do hear there's a couple of Italian teams that are after him. Italy could be Gabriel Magalhaes' level, in fact. Do you know what I mean? Shouts out to you, Daniel. I love having the German side of football here. You know what I mean? Kolo Minari, how's he getting on? How do you spell his name again, or even pronounce his name? Sorry, bros. I know you can't actually say it to me. That is the other Frankfurt guy. They both play for Frankfurt, don't they? Moussa Diaby, bros. Would you take him to Arsenal, Mr. Daniel Healy? Yes or no? How much of a threat is he for Bayer Leverkusen? This is another guy I've looked at his stats kind of carefully. Is it 67 goals in like 165 games? I'm not sure about that. But obviously, I'm not sure about this Rafael Leao at AC Milan either. I seriously do not trust that guy. If it was a choice between them two, I'm honestly not sure. Good evening and good afternoon. And how is we, Yui? What's good, my brother? What's good? Let's start banging the likes already. Good evening. I really rate KT. Better defender than Zinchenko. He does get forward and he works, but I mean, he's not offering what Zinchenko can or is capable of offering going forward, bros. He can't do this filling in a central midfield. This new sort of mini Pep way of playing. Do you know what I mean? He's turning up more and more in games in central midfield. Gabriel gets spread out to left back. Then Zinni comes flying back. Gabriel goes back to the centre. It depends how really closely you're watching our games. Do you know what I mean? And Zinni is doing this more and more, and then sort of spreading the ball wide, left wing, continuing his run, sort of then holding. Do you know what I mean? Not as in Rob, as in holding himself, waiting to see the next little opportunity, to see if he can now go down the left with Gabriel Magalhaes still sort of covering left back, left centre back. Hence why he won't drop Gabriel Magalhaes. It's that left-footed. He likes the balance, isn't it? And obviously, when your one other left-footed player goes forward, he comes in. Xhaka can come over to the left-hand side of the pitch. But I see what Arteta's up to when he's doing this, but I mean, I don't know. Just have a banging left back. Do you know what I mean? Have a banging central midfielder so Zinni could just stay over there. Or maybe Zinni just is not a left back like Daniel here is suggesting. Guys, please get the likes on the video. A little bit quiet in the building this evening. Please be getting the likes on the video. Do subscribe if you're new. Let me get the actual stream out there. See if we can try and get some of these real ones, the motherfuckers, up in the building. Bang. Let's go over to what's up. This spoke you. This spoke you. Bit of you and a bit of you, and then we're going to do that one more time. Gravo's probably out having a good couple of jars this evening. I know what he's like. He's been out lumberjacking all week. Shouts out to my brother. Gravo's top of that fucking league as well. How's he done that? Seriously, the whole league has conspired against me. Seriously, I'm no longer top in it. Like, this is bang out of order. You know what I mean? If UE thinks he's getting bumped, I ain't been bumped out here. I've been bumped by Grievo. How the fuck is Grievo top of this league? With all respect to Grievo, I love Grievo, like cooked food itself. But you know what I mean? Bang. Hold on, guys. I want to do my player ratings next. I want to get into some Premier League news. And then we're going to be hopefully ready. We're in round 9. So let me speed this up a little touch. Right, we need to mix things up as well. We are getting too predictable, way too predictable from the 1 to 11, brubs. And yes, brubs, everything has got a bit predictable. Again, I don't think it was our genius or a brilliant performance that got us through today, brubs. It was kind of Villa's failings. Villa have been terrible. It's 3-4 games in a row. Villa have lost now. Aston Villa have not been at the races. Who got the most scores right today? I'm not sure. I haven't checked everyone's. Like, WB should be doing this, so I haven't actually checked, I'll be honest with you. But Grievo did text me to say, look, I got Everton right. So I checked it. And yeah, of course, he's not going to lie to me. He got Everton 1. Was it Leeds 0? So shouts out to Grievo. So that would put Grievo on 3, Hanyumi on 2, myself on 2, and someone else on 2. But I'm not sure. I haven't actually checked no one's, not even down to yours, Lee. I'm sure you would have told me if you had one right or anything. Didn't check Gemma's. I think Gemma put me over a few as well. I don't know if I even sent them to WB. If WB, the little fucker, gets in the stream, we'll start asking him. Yeah, bros, I had a nightmare, man. Absolute nightmare. Yeah. But then again, it was difficult. Who was going to really get Chelsea, Southampton? Who was going to get right Nottingham Forest, Man City? Absolutely no one in my book. So today was kind of a difficult day to be predicting the Premier League scores, seriously. And I wouldn't have honestly banked on Arsenal scoring 4 goals either before today's fixture. So I know no one got that one right. Arsenal, I'm sure no one was thinking was going to score 4. I don't think no one thought Chelsea would get done at home to Southampton. Man City, bang. And even down to Liverpool. A lot of people took a draw on that one. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Newcastle playing well, wasn't it? Decent defence. They were already 2-0 down before their goalkeeper, Nick Pope, fucked them over. So, hold on. Yeah, we are lucky to have Saka. Without Saka, no 3 points today. Most definitely the most inventive. Trossard, no good. In fact, I'm going to get into my player ratings, guys. A lot of you will probably think, yes, it's a bit harsh. Smith has just knocked the shit out of Allington, I'm going to call him. Surely this one's going to get stopped. But Aaron Ramsdale, I don't want to directly say he was at fault today for the goal, for Ollie Watkins' goal, but it was similar to this Jack Grealish, sort of hit low, not massively hard and true alongside his body. I know they say that is the hardest one for a goalkeeper to get low down, furthest away, but I don't know. I used to watch Peter Schmeichel and like people like David Seaman do this for fun. I don't know. I give him a 5, innit? Ben White pissed me off. He's lucky to get a 5. I'm not going to say too much. Saliba, I'm afraid to say 5. I kind of blame him for the first goal as well. Watkins walked around him. I'm kind of pissed off. Gabriel, shaky for the whole 90 minutes for me. 5. Zenny, he gets a 6. He's lucky to get the 6. Only that goal and the way he slips into midfield, shouts out to you, Craig, gets him a 6. Granit Xhaka, 5. Again, afraid to say, guys, lucky to get that 5. Eldegaard, 5.5. He gets out half because he was just huffing and puffing. Jorginho, surprisingly, I'm going to be real. The goal helps. 7. Trossard, nothing more than 4. Fucking. Nketiah, nothing more than 4. Absolutely fucking. Saka, a 7. If I was to choose my man in the match, it's between Jorginho and Saka. I don't really like Jorginho, so I choose Saka. So, guys, that is my player ratings for today. Ramsdale, a 5. Ben White, very fortunate to get a 5. Saliba, 5. Gabriel, very fortunate to collect 5. Zenny, 6. Would have been a 3 or a 4 for a lot of just giving the ball away needlessly and being done quite a few times when it comes to one-on-one duels. Leon Bailey once done him and made him look silly, and I don't know, I think it was that kid Duran. Jorginho, I've already said 7, the best of the midfield trio. Erdegaard, 5.5. Granit Xhaka, nothing more than a 5. Trossard, 4. Why was that signing so necessary? Don't really get it. Nketiah, 4. And as I've said, Starboy on 7. He gets a solid 7. Guys, Arsenal allegedly are about to cash in to the tune of around £1.5 million if Mavropanos completes a £15 million move to Wolfsburg, which is expected in the summer. Apparently, the terms are kind of already been agreed. I'm going to jump into some Arsenal news, guys. Rafinha, he's got the Arsenal fans, a lot of the Twitter super fans, he's got them in meltdown. Arsenal and PSG are the two teams I admire. This isn't nothing that I've grabbed out of the air. This is a factual interview with a guy. He still hasn't said he wants to leave, but Barcelona is my dream club. I love Club Barcelona. Club Barcelona is where I want to play. Until they tell me to go, I'm always going to be at Club Barcelona. But if there was two teams I'd love to play for, incidentally, I would love to play for PSG in France, and I would go back to the Premier League. And if I was to, it would be to Arsenal Football Club. So, yes, Rafinha has had his say. Well, it's not allegedly. He has said this. I've kind of read the interview kind of at depth. The two teams that play the best football for me is Arsenal and PSG. Would I leave Barcelona? No, not until the day they tell me. Guys, what do you think? Denzel Dumfries has been linked with Arsenal, Newcastle, and mainly Manchester United. Man United are obviously in for a right back in the summer. Dalot's probably going to leave on a free, and Bissaka's running out of contract as well. Even though he has kind of been winning the race for the number 2 shirt at Man United recently. Martin Zubimendi, yes, I am on Martin Zubimendi watch. I reckon this will be the midfielder Arsenal will try and sign in the summer. He has a release clause of £53 million. He's a centre mid. He plays for Real Sociedad. Victor Roque, as I said, no smoke about fire. This one isn't going away. His family are encouraging Arsenal to come and have talks with them, along with PSG, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and etc. and etc. and etc. Tottenham, Chelsea, Manchester United, and Man City allegedly have all sent scouts to go and see this kid. He's 17, turns 18 at the end of the month. Romano claims Arsenal definitely like the talent. That's Victor Roque. He plays for Athletic Paranaense or something in Brazil. Henri says Arsenal made a cock up of the century in January. If you wanted Mudrak, you have to go out there and sign your guy. I think this is more Thierry Henry, probably on the Danny AFC TV side of things, thinking Trossard should not have been the guy they brought in. And if you couldn't get Mudrak, you probably should have just went with nobody. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. Gabriel Magalhaes, is this guy becoming a liability? Would anyone actually exchange Gabriel Magalhaes? Not that they would have to pay for a Van Indica, but basically cash in on Gabriel Magalhaes and try and get a Van Indica, the 20-year-old French international who plays for Frankfurt in Germany. Saka new deal is very, very close, and Marcus Rashford is still continuously being linked with Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal expect to be outbid for Declan Rice in the summer. This is sources close to the club saying they would open up the can of worms that is the Brighton midfielder Moises Caicedo if we are to be outbid for Declan Rice. Man United are going to start the summer strong. Right back, centre mid ×2, and 2 forward players, one being a central striker and one being an out-and-out winger. The names being linked with the club: Denzel Dumfries, Hincapi, the centre back. Midfielders such as De Jong, Kolo Manare up front, Victor Osimhen, Harry Kane, and Ansu Fati. These are the type of players Man United have been linked with. I know it's obviously Qatar money, and they're going to probably be taken over, even though there is a lot of other bids that have actually come in that was kept a little bit. Was it Sir John Cliff Rashford, by whatever his name is, and a couple of American companies have come in trying to bid. Antonio Rudiger is unhappy at Real Madrid and would love a return to England. Spurs are watching the situation closely. Lautaro Martinez, he didn't play for Inter Milan tonight. He was on the bench. Could he be alert in a lot of Premier League clubs? Arsenal said to be monitoring the situation. I'd rather not. Inter Milan do not want a Lukaku deal. They'd rather send him back to Chelsea at the end of the season. What's this? Guys, I've already said a couple of times, the Man City, not a downfall, but they're not fully at the races, even though they kicked the shit out of us. Forest, I'm delighted the Champions League is up and running. 2 nice, exhausting games against RB Leipzig that surely won't be just a walk in the park. They've got Bristol City in between in the FA Cup. That means they're going through. They will go through against RB Leipzig as well. So that means hopefully, I don't know, one of the better teams in the Champions League is going to come at them. And I hope they get, I don't know, whoever's left that's decent in the FA Cup in the 5th or 6th round, whatever round they're in these days, because clearly we're not in the FA Cup, so I'm not paying close attention. But it's Bristol City away, coming up for Man City. RB home and away, and of course a round of Premier League games where Arsenal should be, you'd like to think, the fittest. Europa League doesn't start for a little while for us. We know we have to sort out still the qualifying teams, etc. So we're not involved in this at the moment. Surely we should be fresh. Why does Arsenal look so tired all the time? What did you think of Trossard's performance today, guys? Hand on heart. Who was your man in the match? What did you think of Jorginho? What do you think of Rafinha? What do you think about what he's saying? Arsenal and PSG are the two clubs that I like watching most, if it isn't Club Barcelona. Ivan and Dick have been linked with Arsenal again. Could we just get rid of Gabriel Magalhaes and bring in Ivan and Dick on a free transfer? Try and make some smart money for once. Saka, new deal. Very, very close. Marcus Rashford still being linked with Arsenal and PSG, mainly. Arsenal to cash in up to the tune of around £1.5 million if Mavropanos, the former Greek Arsenal centre-back, his £15 million move to Wolfsburg is completed in the summer. Arsenal, if we get outbid for Rice, Caicedo could be revisited. Arsenal already looking at trying to revisit the kind of worms that is Moses Caicedo, probably knowing full well that we're going to be outbid for the talent. Marcus Thuram, come and get me, please. But this is to all Premier League teams. Man U, Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle have all been linked with the player. Guys, any thoughts on Gabriel Magalhaes? Is he turning into a liability, or do you think he's as solid as a fucking clock? Got West Ham, Chelsea right last week. Go on, Marshan. So yeah, that would bring it. There is a few people on one. There's a couple now on two, but Grievo, the pain in the balls, is on 3. He's leading the league. Nice scores overall as an Arsenal fan. Most definitely, bruvs. Like Chelsea. Man, not really that Chelsea should be having a right to be in a top 4 race. Liverpool, interesting. Could that now give them the momentum to start a decent run? Do you know what I mean? I know they're going to have Crystal Palace. They have got Crystal Palace away coming up. But I know they're going to have Champions League and that coming at them again. I'm not sure if they're still in the FA Cup. But do you know what? It's interesting. And Liverpool, I don't begrudge them. Obviously, shouts out to Easy on Liverpool. There is a few bits and pieces I was going to say about Liverpool. If Diaz is firing, Jota is back. Nunes, is he going to start a little scoring run? And Salah, if he turns up, I actually think Liverpool could have a decent run to the end of the season. I think Nunes is about to wake up. I've actually never jumped on the bandwagon and said this guy was shit. I've never said he was dead. He's always getting into fucking mischievous places. He's always making defenders think and double guess themselves. I thought it was only a matter of time before Nunes started scoring goals. Jota is back. He's back. And if he starts firing, Salah deserves, or actually owes Liverpool 350 grand a week now. He owes them a properly stunning second half of the season. I don't see why Liverpool ain't in a top 4 race. Newcastle, could they be about to start folding a little bit? Do you know what I mean? Have they got the strength in depth? Do you know what, really and truly? Well, they've got more strikers than us. I wouldn't mind Alexander Isak or a Callum Wilson to fight between, considering we've only got Eddie Nketiah. Fucking amazing. We're top of the league, guys. Unbelievable. We're still top of the league. Shout out to Man City for really blowing it against Nottingham Forest today. I'm sure they're still going to win the league, but do you know what? They're trying to gift wrap it to us. They're doing what they can in it. Pep's a good guy in it. He likes Arteta. What can I say? And you know what? Thank fuck the FA Cup's about to start up and running. Shame they ain't got a tougher trip than Bristol City, but hopefully Bristol City do give Man City a hard game. And then they got RB Leipzig home and away before we even think about jumping back into this idiot of a competition, which is the Europa League. Guys, please get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Remember, Man City have got to play FA Cup games, at least 2 Champions League games, before we even think of involving ourselves in any kind of Thursday, Sunday scenario. And with all respect, I don't care. A Thursday, Sunday shouldn't be as energy zapping. Do you know what? We're not playing the kind of teams that, with all respect, that Man City are playing. Throwing the FA Cup, they're out of the League Cup, so I think, you know what Man City are like? They'll field a very strong team in the FA Cup. So, yeah. We're more than still in this race, guys. But we can't keep fucking up and just dribble and drossing around. Guys, I'm going to take this opportunity to look at our next few fixtures. Would you please get the likes on the video? Do be subscribing if we is new. Eddie Nketiah wouldn't strike matches. He couldn't score in a brothel. We could do the puns all day long. Couldn't score in a brothel. Blind man's buff. Like, bruvs, we could do it all day long. It's boring. A stat. Actually, I believe you gave me the stat. Blew my mind. He has played the last 5 games. Eddie hasn't had a shot on goal. Today as well. No composure. Banging it over the bar from like 8 yards. Seriously. The headers against Man City, like not even one of them on target. Disgusting footballer, disgusting striker. I'm ready to cash in on him. Fuck him off immediately for Balogun. If we really only want 2 strikers at the club, execute his ass off immediately for anyone that would pay any money for him, and bring back Balogun. Seriously, man, Vieira is the most useless signing. We could have used that money. For Moises Acedo deal. Bros, most absolutely definitely, bros. Put the 35 mil and the wasted 52 million pound in January. Do you know what I mean? All right, Jorginho, 12 million isn't the worst signing in the world. I'm not going to start screaming hallelujah for Jorginho. But mate, take the 22 mil away. The 22, take 44 million for Spezia, the kid from I just said where he's from. The kid from Spezia, they're from Serie A in Italy. Jacob, the Polish kid, I can't really tell you zero about him. I would have sacrificed that signing, left-footed or not, probably tried to get a Van den Dicker at the end of the season as he's left-footed and he's on a free. Why did we feel the need to spend 22 million when we're clearly not going to drop Gabriel Magalhaes? You take that 22 million, you take the Trossard 22 million. Do you know what I mean? That's now 44 million. You save the 35 from Vieira, 44. 54, 64, 74. Mate, that's 74. That's just shy of 80 million pounds. Do not tell me that couldn't have got us Moises Acedo. Like, at the end of the day, I know Barber, is it Phil Barber, the CEO of Brighton, has made it kind of clear we're not going to sell for any money. If you'd have started dropping 80, 85 million pounds on Brighton's table, and they've already told this geezer not to come back to training because he's already in a huff about things, don't come back to training until after the window, they'd have had to have considered 80, 85 mil, in my very good, humble opinion. But anyway, ow, motherfucker. Right, guys, we are reasonably close to the main event, so please be getting the like. Offend them up. Please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Jean, I'll be what you saying. Just watched our game again. That will really did paper over the bruvs. It really did, bruvs. Like, bruvs, think of it. 2-2. Ramsdale makes a stunning save, an absolutely stunning save. But you know what? Ramsdale's owed us that for a minute, so I'm not going to start screaming, oh my God, England's number one, and any of that dumb ass shit. Dalton Smith has won. It went all the way to points. It was a unanimous decision. It's a new record, 14 knockouts, or by way of whatever. I'm not really into it like that, so I'm not going to start doing that. Yes, bros. As I said, sorry, I want to take a look at a couple of Arsenal's next fixtures. Like, listen, away to Leicester. Like, they've beaten Villa 4-2. They won their next game. I don't know. They spanked someone. 4-1. Listen. Their last 2 results: 4-2 at Villa, 4-1 at home to Tottenham. They've got a tricky game away at Old Trafford tomorrow. If they ever come away with a point or points at Old Trafford tomorrow, I'm shitting myself going to Leicester City. But that's a difficult game for me. I do feel Leicester City have kind of turned the corner. Then it is at home to Everton. We must win at Leicester because home to Everton is that game in hand where we could exactly go 3 or 4 to 5 points clear again. Then it's home to Bournemouth, and then Europa League fucking starts back up. Away to Fulham, Europa League, and then at home to the mighty Palace, and then at home to Leeds. Guys, very winnable games in all there. But so too have Man City got very winnable games. They've got the same Bournemouth, the same Crystal Palaces. They've got quite a similar run to us as well. But yes, the Champions League, FA Cup, do you know what? It could fuck with Man City. Real talk. It could just niggle them. We were like those crabs, but climbed out of the pan before the lid got shut. Bruvs, do you know what? No. There was that one year when you put it in, they started trying to wiggle away and you felt bad and thought, all right, do you know what? Let me show you mercy, my G. Let me just put you down because I would never pick them up. I use their tongues and that, bros. You know, you got them big ass tongues. I use them tongues, put that right down. Then you get another one. Yeah! And then throw him and close that lid real quick. But yeah, Jorginho, for all his sideway movement, he isn't the worst midfielder in the world. I'm going to say that, do you know what I mean? But he's still nowhere near the Declan Rice Moses to say, though, exactly what we needed, do you know what I mean? You still miss Thomas Partey very, very much. It was, I thought it was horrible from Trossard, but everyone can word it their own way. I would definitely wouldn't argue with a real one like you, Lee Akers, over the way he played. I would not give him more than a 4. In fact, he's lucky to have got 4 from me. I thought he wasn't at the races, didn't try and take on a man. Just obvious little passes, bruvs, like, do you know what I mean? I am going to say fair play to Jorginho. Lovely, love his beard. Fucking proper good work in the old trimming, do you know what I mean? Jorginho is our new star boy, mate. I wouldn't quite go that far, but He hasn't let us down, as the Twitter heroes do like to say. Shouts out to the Twitter absolute mugs on that one. Could he turn out to be the best 31-year-old signed from Chelsea, another reject that Chelsea clearly had no time for and didn't need or want at their club and desperately wanted off the wage bill? But for me, he could turn out better than Peter Cech, David Luiz, Willian. And who else did we buy? Willian, David Luiz, Peter Cech. I'm sure there's a fourth. Cech, Willian, fucking Gallas. So, I don't know. He's on course to be better than all of them after 2 games. I'll say that pretty straight. It'll be typical Arsenal to lose against Chelsea and Liverpool. Bruvs, let's not think about them fixtures. I'm not looking forward to Anfield. Top Gooners have confirmed it. Confirmed what? Oh, fuck off. Fuck it. Top Gooners said it. That's it. It's a wrap, innit? You know what I mean? Shout out to the super fans. I think the worst today was Martinez. What do you mean? He was outstanding today. I thought Martinez was fucking brilliant for Aston Villa. Martinelli, perhaps, you mean? To be fair, when Martinelli come, he huffed and puffed like he always does. Do you know what I mean? Hey, look at the photo I sent you Twitter from that Irish fucking Liverpool fan. I want to kick that gator right in his bollocks. Shouts out to you, bro. What's this? Invincible Gunner and 11 others like this. Big up Martinez. Oh, is that you, Rubs? Alright, not all surprised of the package found at Old Trafford with the ridiculous amount. What? Did he really write that, the motherfucker? Rah. Oh, God. That's an unfollow immediately. Look, I was just trying to grab his attention, but let me find his little fat name. What a dick blower, bros. What? I don't even want to read that out. Listen to what this little prick said. Like, he's a Liverpool fan. He's a bit of a prick anyway. He always cusses Arsenal. Not all surprised with the package found at Old Trafford today. With the ridiculous amount of Muslims in the UK, an attack is inevitable. Someone called Ben, I think, went to cuss him off. What an utterly disrespectful, pathetic, and childish tweet. You're just a moron. Ha ha ha. Fuck off. Jonathan Morley says, Jonathan, you are an absolute waste, man. Yeah, this guy wouldn't want to chat to me on the stream. Why'd you feel sorry for Nick Pope? That is his name, Nick Pope. I meant their goalie. Yeah, that is his name. Shouts out to all the real ones. What a wanker this geezer is. I've got to go and follow the prick. Bang, 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 bang. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Little bastard. Who is he? Fat boy. Fat boy. Unfollow, bros. Just like that. Whoop. Just like that with a black. La, 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 la. Unfollow that little fucker. Who are you? Let me just unfollow a few people while I'm here just because I don't like you. Who are you? You can fuck yourself as well. Who are you? Shit, that's pot of paper. I'll leave you alone. Let's leave that alone. Guys, do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. It's almost main event time. I hope the Arsenal's going to be a still. Right, they're just chatting shit about each other. Lovely. Now come in, blah, blah, blah. Is Ben Lee Wood. Hello, Lisa. As I've said, I'll win the fight by knockout. The fight doesn't go to scorecards, I can assure you. This is what Lee Wood is saying. All right, guys. Shouts out Lee Wood versus Lara. Don't know where Lara's from. He has got his flag behind him as well. I can't say I've seen that before, so bollocks. He can't play in the final. Oh, that's why you feel sorry for him. Absolutely wonderful knowledge, Linda. I'm loving it. Didn't realise that as well. Shit, poor Nick Pope. Fuck, forgot. Newcastle in the League Cup final against Manchester United. Damn. Oh, they've got loads of goalkeepers though, innit? They've got Karius. They've got the Bravkar. They've got Darlow. I don't know. They've got about 15 keepers at Newcastle for which whatever reason. So I don't know. Hopefully for them, they should be able to fill the spot. The Bravka, though, he has played for Man United this season. Shit. In fact, he played in the League. I think the only time he played for Man United was in the League Cup. Oh, shit. The Bravka won't be able to play. He played League Cup football for Man United. Oh, shit. So let's take their number 1 out of the equation. Let's take their number 2 out of the equation. So number 3, the ex-Liverpool goalkeeper that had a meltdown in the Champions League final, Karius. Or I think you go over Geordie, Darlow. Oh dear, Newcastle fans. Why, yay, man! First trophy in 117 seasons, man! Piteous Man United, isn't it? Sometimes in the League Cup, though, you know what I mean? You get that League One team or something, you know what I mean? Stevenage Borough or some bollocks getting into the final. Shouts out to all the League Two fans, League One. Do you know what I mean? The Charlton Athletics, the Leighton Orients, the Stevenages. Please get a big like on the video. Do be subscribing. If we are new, we've got 45 minutes on the clock. And I think we're probably probably about 10 minutes away from the main event boxing-wise. So I'll cover the boxing this evening, people. And then I'll make like a bird and fly out of the stream. 10 p.m. live tomorrow. We'll have a conclusion. We'll have a count up on the scores. We'll see who stands where. Grievo, the little fucker, is top of the league. Shouts out to him. He has now got 3 correct results. Well, I think some guy fighting his swords right about now. Nice. Good technique, girl. Right. So I was watching that film, Elimination Chamber, tonight. So what it's like, yeah. So what is it? So hold on to what, like, because obviously this is in Nottingham. I've been hearing bits and pieces of the hype, but no, I suppose it's a bit ignorant, isn't it? Like if it ain't about AJ and everything, and you know what I mean, Usyk and Tyson Fury, I am way behind. Next weekend is Fury's little brother, isn't it? He's what is he fighting a YouTuber or something? I have no idea, but I will cover the life out of that as well, though. The boxing watch-alongs usually get decent attention. Don't know about tonight, but we shall see. Please hit the likes on the video. He's just asked for confirmation. Is Grievo if he is top of the league? I've said yes. I haven't actually seen no one else's results. To be, yeah, Guna. Shouts out to you, Lee Acres. Right. I'll get it out on Twitter in a minute. It is the Lara Wood ring walk in a moment. Danny and with some bars. All right, I'm gonna have to look into that old book again. There's a couple of dangerous ones in there. Beat is a problem, bros. I need to definitely find beats that are no way ever been used before because it's a copyright thing, and I've got about 17 on my channel, bros, and I don't need it. So it's either that's why I don't use beats, bros. What beat is definitely fine? There's a website, bros. It's actually called Free Beats, isn't it? It's called Free. Go look at it yourself right now, honestly. But I tell you what, it's hard work trying to find a good beat on there, bros. It's called Free Beats. I think you can write free beats like grime, and then it gets more to like what I want to listen to. Shouts out to Grievo, he's out and about. Go on with a big beard and the beer in his hand. Shouts out to Grievo, respect. One love to that Greaves. Where is he? Shouts out to that Greaves with that big beer in his hand. Get my prize ready. Right. Who's this? Gallagher Serious? What's this? Bit UFC. UFC, I think, is live as well. If not, I'm not even trying to turn over. BT has got live UFC a couple of times tonight. I don't know. Some sort of elimination as well, bros. I'm off to watch 50 Shades. Interesting. 50 Shades of Grey. King of the Kings there. Oh. A decent little time. I was just watching some K&K, some boxing a little while ago, thinking I was watching the one from Nottingham before I realised, like, no, this ain't England, bros. What am I watching this boxing for? Right, it's ring walk time, people. We are a minute or two away. Shouts out to the real ones that are with me. As I said, sorry, shouts out to the real ones that are with me this evening. Where is Grievo? Grievo's typing again. I was going to send him a kiss, but that's a bit deep. Oh, where people are watching the WhatsApp status. Oh, why are you watching me for? Interesting. Ring walk in a couple of minutes. All right, it's Twitter time. Nope. Let's take the link first. Go to my channel. Bumper the bumper, bro. Our phone's moving slowly, super slowly. Like any slower, don't stop. Guys, can we get some likes on the video, please? Just 7, just 7. Let's quickly try to get it to 10. I'm begging you. Ring walk in a few minutes. I'd spell Lee. He spells it like a girl, innit? Lee V Lara. 3% battery. I respect Revo. Where do you drink these days, bro? Because I know exactly where you live, so I'm wondering, where do you go? Do you go somewhere local to you? Where you live is a jackass place, jackass area. No, I'm joking. Guys, can we please hit the likes on the video and do be subscribing if we is new. Let me get this out to the WhatsApp groups and that as well, and the Twitter group. In fact, while I'm here, bang, bang, you, bit of you, bit of you, bit of you. It is ring all time top 5 featherweights. Vargas, that's Mariko Lara. They reckon is the 3rd, and then they reckon Lee Wood is the 5th. Oh, there's the Liverpool geezer chatting. I'd love to hear what he's saying. I can't even remember his name. The one that beat up. Oh God, it's the guy. Mayweather, not Mayweather. It is Mayweather, isn't it? Haymaker. Shit, David Hay, bad Mayweather. David Hay, for fuck's sakes. Thought so. I totally thought you'd be there. Thought so. You fucker. Right, go away. Shouts out to all the real ones, guys. So sorry. Please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we happen to be new. I'll have a little subscriber check in a minute, people, man. Serious shit. I want one more, man. Can we get one more this evening? Make me smile, guys. Make me smile. Fuck it, get out on WhatsApp once more. Let's start bugging some, man. Oh, here he comes. Lara's on his way. Is he Mexican or something about rocking a hat like that? Gangster things. Where's this WB, the little Ross? Where is WB? Keep it nice and local so the journey ain't hard. On the way home, you are a joker. Please like and subscribe, like. Alright, and over to the groups. Shouts out to all the real ones. That Jonathan Morley's a waste man, isn't it? Proper. He didn't like Arsenal anyway. I'm going to try and tempt him on the stream, just waste man him off a little bit. Get my prize ready. Screw your prize, bro. Still early days, man. Still early days. How many games is left this month, though, still? I have to make sure I have to catch that white boy in this race, man. Trust me, that ain't happening. Grievo ain't winning shit, bros. No way. Shouts out to the big Greaves, though. Nevertheless. But yeah, guys, it is ring walk time. It is Lee Wood versus Lara. Let's be having you. Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. And just once more here. That will do. Let's add picture. That one will do. I should put Grievo's face up in it. All right, that's me. Shouts out to you, Luco. Yes, it is the main event. It's Lee Wood versus Lara. And Danny, what you reckon happened to that Nicola Bailey? Who? Bully? Who? Nicola Bully. What happened to that Nicola? Nicola Bully. I have no idea. Big up, brother. Who are we talking about? Nicola Bully dead. What do you mean dead? I think so. It is. Is it confirmed? Oh, serious? Yeah, bros. I know. And Christian Atsu as well, bros, man. Yeah, man. I have no idea. Hold on. She's not my family. Last I heard, bro. Hold on. This is something totally different. Who? Bobs, I'm not gonna lie. I'm baffed. No idea at all. Hold on, Grievo. It is main event time, people. Shouts out to all the real ones. Please be in the likes on the video. Who is she? Some girl vanished. But guys, I'm baffed at what you're talking about. Guys, get the likes on the video though. I have no idea who you're talking about. Sorry, John. Dead? Is it confirmed? I have no idea. She's not been found. The last I heard, bro. Damn. Is this guy from Mexico, Mr. Lara? I'm liking his nice little bubbly face though. He reminds me of Alexis Sanchez, bros. I'm liking this guy. Leicester, Everton, Bournemouth, and Fulham. 4 winnable games for us. City's next 4: Bournemouth, Newcastle, Palace, West Ham. Bros, I'm afraid to say 4 winnable games for them though as well, bros. I think 3 of them are away for them. I think Palace is away. West Ham is away. They've got Palace and Bournemouth, bros. I didn't think they had Newcastle and West Ham so quick. But shouts out to you, Daniel He. Yep. Bros, I'd rather not rely on Man City's downfall. It's ourselves, bros. Can we put ourselves back on a run? Leicester is a difficult game next. Leicester is next for us, bros, and then Everton. Are we away to Leicester? Bros, would you swap Ivan and Dicker and sell? Yeah, we're away to Leicester. Would you sell Gabriel Magalhaes and bring in Ivan and Dicker on a free? You've seen him most. A woman took her kids to school. Then took her dog out for a walk. Vanished. Rah. I found. Dogs found. Rah. She's been missing for 2 weeks. Rah. Rah. Where? Obviously UK, but where? That's mad. That's mad. iPhone found, you know. That's mad. Dog found, you know. Oh God. Wow. Imagine Christian Atsu as well today, man. That one was mad as well. Decuring, yeah, Cashin and Magalhaes. Any other gooners that agree with that? Just as we're seeing Mr. Lara bouncing into the ring now, looking all Alexis Sanchez out, smiling, bubbly, looking nice and confident. Lara looking good. We're about to see Lee Wood enter the ring next. She's dead. She's dead. All right, bro. Calm down, mate. Calm down, would you? I don't even like looking at that. Shouts out to you, though, Luke. I just don't want to see that. Please get likes on the video, guys. Do be subscribing if you're new. 17 of us here live. All right, man. I wasn't even aware of this story, man. I watch football. Seriously, that's about it. Heartbreaking. I had tears in my eyes watching Newcastle earlier. Atsu family are in the stadium, mum and kids. Wow. Shouts out to the family of Christian Atsu. Imagine that, man. Not even the money of being a professional footballer can save you, man. When an act of God, can you say, like, oh God, an earthquake? Allow it, bros. Like, I don't know, bros. It's mad. It's mad. It's totally shocking. Guys, could we please be getting the likes on the video? Do be subscribing if we're new. I'm going to have a little subscriber check now. I've got to get this going, bros. I've got to get this going again, people. You know, the old subscriber count. So please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I have hit 1,570. I'm happy about this. Respect. Shouts out to my latest subscriber. You're a fucking real one, my G. Certainly is. How many points to win the league? Sorry, how many points to win the league? 90. No, I haven't looked at it, bros. But if you give me a minute to have a look at that, I reckon it's going to be less than that this season. I know Man City have won it on 92s and 97s before, bros. I don't know. Mid 80s somewhere, top of my head. I can't. No one's running away with it like that, bros. 81, 82, 83 maybe? I don't know. What's DT doing these days? Hopefully nothing much, bro. Still been a little prick. I never see his tweets. He's blocked me from even seeing his tweets, even though I've never followed him in my life. You can individually stop people from watching your movements and everything. Yeah, I'm one of them guys that he stops from even watching his movements. I'm blocked from watching anything. I don't know. Man's a little bit shook. You look calm today. I'm always calm, bros. We won 4-2 as well. Do you know what I mean? I've had to change. I didn't realize there's another hat in the place. I had to sack the hats and sort of change the scenario, the settings behind me. I thought I'd leave it a little bit more plain, like, do you know what I mean? Looking at a couple other YouTubers, I see them having no sort of background on them as well. Like, so I thought, bros, I paid money for my 2 beautiful pictures. Am I fuck taking them down? Do you know what I mean? City will win 12. Not so sure they're going to win 12, bros. If I was to look at all of Man City's fixtures, there's flaws in this. Come on, here goes Lee Wood, though, guys. Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Lee Wood finally, bruv, after like the games has been sitting in the ring for like 15 minutes. I don't really know what's going on. But if you are to look at Man City's, oh, that's Liverpool's fixtures. Fuck my life. Man City's fixtures.
The Manchester City, Nottingham Forest.
Shut up. Manchester fixtures this season. Oh, God. Go away. Manchester City fixture list this season.
Here's what I found.
As I'm saying, add in the FA Cup and they will go through to the next round versus Bristol City. Add in the Champions League. They're playing RB Leipzig. With all respect, they will go through. So they're going to qualify into the deeper rounds of these competitions as well. I'm hoping, I don't know, Ireland out for a month here and there. Do you know what I mean? Get Grealish out of the equation. He seems to be coming to form. He was all right in the first half against Nottingham Forest today. Didn't see the second half. Right, so here we go. They have got RB Leipzig next. Bang. Bournemouth away. Bristol City away. Then they've got Newcastle at home. Palace away. Then they're at home again to RB Leipzig. Then they've got West Ham at home. Then they're at home to Liverpool. Then they're away to Southampton. At home to Leicester. Away to Brighton. And then bang. It's Man City versus Arsenal. Could we be on similar points? Come. Keep saying come. C-U-M. Come. The 26th of April. Could we be on similar points? Could the game at the Etihad be almost a championship decider? Not so confident. How many games of the season we left after that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 games left after the season. After Man City versus Arsenal at the Etihad Stadium. All I'm going to say, guys, yes, it's all to play for. And you know what? I wouldn't even mind dropping out the Europa League if it meant a fucking shot at the league title. Do you know what I mean? And let them go to the FA Cup final, Champions League semi-final, final. Bang! Shouts out to them. Going down to the Angel McDonald's to get my dinner back in a bit. Shouts out to you, Jean RB. She got murders. I know you see. I haven't seen a thing, bros. I don't watch the news, mate. What's common Wednesday night? Lots of effing and seeing. Always, bros. Well, oh, sorry, it wasn't calm Wednesday night. Lots of effing and seeing. Most definitely, it's Mad Luca. Anyway, Jorginho shot. I went mad. Most definitely, bros. Absolutely sick. Fine-headed goal by Emi Martinez as well. Absolutely shouts out to Emi Martinez. It was a fine-headed goal. Brilliant. Where did everyone go? Everyone disappeared. Where's everyone gone? Shouts out to all the real ones with me. We are a couple of minutes away. Where is Lara from? I really don't want to be putting the sound on. I'm not beefing with YouTube and adverts and all of this dumb ass shit, bros. I'm done with it. You know what I mean? Can't be bothered. You don't want to give me adverts on my video. I'm not even stressed anymore. Do your thing, YouTube. Be bad, man. Guys, do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we happen to be new this evening. It's Saturday night. It's boxing night. It's Lara versus Lee Wood. Lee, you still going with Lee? Lee, you still going with Lee? What about Maurizio Lara? 25 fights, Um, I think he's won. I don't know how that was written, but 18 by knockout. That was a bit fucked uply tight. Maurizio. Almost up and running, guys. They are making a bit of a song and dance to this. The whole ring walk has lasted about 20 minutes, man. Jesus. Oh, yeah, Lee Wood. Oh, I love it. It's almost like a perm he's got going on. Shaved at the sides, a little bit of curly hair at the top. Do you know what I mean? Love it. You could get down into full dripping perm mode on a Friday evening. I'm telling you, when he's going out raving with the boys. In fact, I bet he does. Oh, fuck me. Just four of us, guys. Get the lights. Oh, look at her. Damn. Damn. She's gone. There's her pal on the other side, though. All right, guys. Close to be up and running. It is Lee Wood, whoever this brother is, against Mauricio Lara, whoever his brother is. But let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. As soon as this fight is done and dusted, I will quickly breeze into the news of the day, Arsenal Premier League related, and then I will get out the stream as we are already an hour and 6 minutes in. Shouts out to Jean RB. Celebration Police. What the fuck is that? Ugh. What's that on Twitter? Oh, yeah. We are finally at a ding-ding situation. Round one. Right, Lee Wood versus Maurizio Lara, guys. Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. 12 rounds scheduled. 12 3-minute rounds, obviously. I'd love to see this geezer going out on a Friday, this Lee Wood. I bet his hair is in full greasy pear mold. Like coming to America shit, like glow, glow, glow. Some sparkly shit, some wet shit, some greasy ass shit. Shouts out to all the real ones though. Please begin the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. We have made it to the 1,570 mark. Thanks to all of you. Absolute respect. Real ones. Video, do be subscribing if we is new. Only 8 likes. I can't be bothered putting that again. 8 likes on the video, guys. Come on, let's get a few more likes on the videos. On the video. Wow, this has been a cage. No one's touched each other. They're just kind of staring at each other. Here we go. Go on, Lee Woods went for one quickly. Nice and sharp, my son. That's it. I like his white, black, and I think gold gloves. I'm feeling that. I like them. Very nice. Decent gloves, Mr. Woods. Hey, guys, you still fancying a bit of Lee? Ooh. All KG getting up and running though now, people. Almost connected there, Lee Wood. Almost, son. He's looking nice and seriously. Wood in the first round, looking like he wants to go to work on Mr. Maurizio Lara. He looks to have a decent shot on him, but I wouldn't underestimate this Lara either. He looks kind of slippery and super fast as well, guys. Ooh, almost a low blow by Lara. Almost. Lee never loses. Go on, Lee. He looks sharp, bruvs. He's a hard little boy, but I don't know. There's claret all over his face, bruvs, in the first round. I don't know if he's been opened up, if he's just been scratched by the geezer's glove, but he looks opened up the can. And I don't know how that happened. That was that one when I said this Lara looks super fast. This Lara sparked him, bruvs, and he's got claret coming out the side of his left eye. It looks. He's been done in the first round. A right little caper is Mr. Lee fucking Woods. Who's Lee? He made that. Yeah, you know. Yeah, right above his eyebrows, he got caught hard. Fuck. First round, bruvs. He's going to be good to recover from this because it's bleeding kind of hard. And Lara, I would imagine now, is going to keep going. What happened? Let me have a look. Oh, was it a headbutt, bruvs? That's going to be fucked. I don't know if that looked like a headbutt, guys. But look, the little snake's gone straight for the same eye. So exactly what he's going to do. Exactly what I'll do. It's what any boxer will do, I suppose. Trying to lamp you right on that same bust up eye again. And make the referee stop this. Lee, you're going to have to start hitting him and hitting him hard now, son. No more touching and patting each other down. Hit him, boy. Do you know what, man? They're getting their heads close together. Go on, that's it. Wipe your blood on his head, son. That's it. Hit him, Lee. That's it. Claret everywhere, Lee Akers, man. This eye's going to get him back in trouble, son. It's fucking claret everywhere. And you know what? The little bastard Lara's trying to lamp him directly on his eyebrows. What would you do, Lee? Would you do the same, I suppose? But this is out of order if it was an headbutt. I fancy some of my vegan sweeties, man. Where's my vegan sweets? Good counter punching by both men, though. Claret is dripping good. Go! Oh, look at Lara. Go on. See, he's super quick as well, this Lara. If he catches him once or twice, he's going to get hurt. He's going to get stung. Shouts out to you, Haz. Bits of football news. I don't think this fight will go on too long. The English boy, Lee Wood, he's had his eye opened up, bros, really badly in the first round. We're in the second round, and his eye is pissing out with blood. So I would hang on there, bros. We're going to get straight back into Arsenal chat. Villa 2, Arsenal 4, guys. Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Wasn't a great performance. Shouts out to Emi Martinez. He turned, as the ball went past him, he literally just bang, bang, smacks it in the net for us. Brilliant. Carlos Vela on TV looks... Hey. I said he looked like... Why do me and you do this every boxing match, bros? I said he looked like Alexis Sanchez, bros. Like, I don't know who's going to try and decide if this is more of a Vela type or... he was all smiling when he got into the ring, bros. He was reminding me of Sanchez. Bare teeth, smiling. He's opened up Lee Wood's face, though. It's fucking something terrible. How's what you saying, my G? UE, what's good, my brother? Good to know you're here. Thank you, my brothers. Please get a couple more likes on the video for me, guys. At least get it to the numbers of 10 or something. Most of them are doing a lot better. Well, not a lot better, but you know what I mean? At least 15s and 16s, organics. Do you know what I mean? Organics. So, can we have a couple of them organic ones from the real ones? Please. Hazard, hit it, Hazard. Agers, hit it, son. UE, hit it, my dog. And that is an end of another round where I think this Lee Wood could be banging trouble. Get the Vaseline out, son. Get that Vaseline out. Alexis Sanchez stroke Vela. I don't know. I do see it about the Vela. I don't know. He's got a bit of Alexis Sanchez in him as well, though, bros. I'm telling you. Yo, Lee, my brother from 11 Mother, what's good? Watch the man then there again tonight in McDonald's. 3 police officers. How come it's always kicking off down there? Is it a proper young crew, bros? I'll tell you what, bros. I'm going to be in the manor myself tomorrow. I'm going to go check it out, bros. Do you know what? I'm going to go get myself a veggie deluxe, bros. I think McDonald's is rotten, but I'm going to go get a veggie deluxe meal. I hope they've got milkshake because I've been feeling like a milkshake for a minute. I'll get a chocolate milkshake with it and some fries and just dash the fries in the middle of the burger. Shouts out to you, Jean Harvey. I'm going to go visit this McDonald's, bros. Got to see the hype. Is Weatherspoon still next door, yeah? What is going on? Is it all the trash coming out of Weatherspoons, bruv? What is causing all the drama down there? Round 3, guys, of a possible 12. I don't think for shit this will go 12, bruv. This guy's eye is opened up like they can't even repair it in between rounds, bruv. As soon as he gets close to him, Mr. Sanchez stroke Vela, it's going to open right up again like a can of fucking beans. Nice one, my brother, as always. Arsenal-wise, bruvs, what did you think of the performance today? Jorginho, fuck me, not bad. Xhaka, terrible. Trossard, non-existent. Nketiah, 5 games now. No shots on target. I got 5 on it. No shots on target. But anyway, a win is a win. Absolutely fantabulously dooley. And we've got to keep the run going, bros. We've got some tricky fixtures. But listen, Hazard, as you say, Man City have got the Champions League starting off this week. RB Leipzig. I expect them to progress. Then they've got Bristol City away coming up in the FA Cup. I expect them to progress. And I expect full teams out in every game. That's Haaland, Alvarez's, whatever, Jack Grealish, Rodri's, Bernardo Silva's, yes, Riyad Mahrez. I expect them all out. Phil Foden's coming back into contention, which is interesting. Wow, this geezer's got so much fucking Vaseline in his face. Phil Foden seems to be coming back into contention, bros. But with all of these games, and listen, who could they get next after Leipzig? RB Leipzig. Listen, a nice little, I don't know, Real Madrid or a Liverpool after that. That would be energy zapping. Who knows? Do you know what I mean? And I know we're not going to have this league championship gift wrap to us, but you know what? They've got a lot of tricky games coming up in Champions League wise. Then they've got FA Cup to consider. And then obviously they've got to be back every Saturday, Sunday, 3 p.m. kickoffs. Do you know what I mean? And ready for seeing what Arsenal have probably done on the Saturday, or we'll go Thursday, Sunday actually. So it'll be kind of them maybe stealing a march on us. April the 25th though as well, away at the Etihad Stadium. It's going to be important. If it comes to a title decider, again, guys, I'm afraid to say we ain't got it in us when it comes to 11 against the Man City, for God knows whatever reason. We've also got Liverpool away coming up soon-ish, with soon with an ish on the end. Something I'm not looking forward to. But I'm going to get back into the boxing because this fight is opening up and it is quite entertaining. Hence why I'm not really taking my eyes off it for the first time in quite a while. Go on, son. Fuck me. Lara's plucked him on his eye again. Blap! Lara everywhere, guys. Fucking steady. Are you watching this, Acres? Jesus. Alexis Sanchez is kind of fast. What do you think? Do you think he's more anyone watching? Do you think he looks like more like Vela or Sanchez, this guy? I've said he looks more like a Sanchez. Yui has gone more like a Carlos Vela. Me and Yui seem to play this every time. And we always start on the same boxer as well. Something incredible about me and Yui, man. I'm telling you. We think to fuck alike. Oh, the Weatherspoon's still there. Closes at 1. That place is rough, bro. That place is a dog place, bro. But look at the state, bro. If you see this English boy's eyebrows, he's been smacked open since the first round. I can't see this boy lasting 12. Bang! He caught Lara properly, but then Lara kind of, it's a very slight undercut to that sort of eye area again, and anything must be belting out that eye. But hold on, I think KT gives us some natural width. Helps out either Trossard or Martinelli. We've seen what can happen when your fullback overlaps. Most definitely. I'm still not liking the chemistry at right back. Would you actually play Zinchenko left midfield, Rubs? Like a Zinchenko party, Zinchenko Jorginho, Tierney left back, whoever the fuck you want at right back, Saliba, Gabriel centre back, Ramsdale in goal, obviously. And then the same sort of team. Would you play Zinchenko? This is something Daniel has been kind of saying about. He says he's clearly not a left back for him. He does get done one-on-one duels, like Liakers will point out. Like Zinchenko was giving the ball away a lot today. He gets done on one-on-one duels down the right-hand side, or the striker's right, his left, whatever which way you want to put it. It's not fantastic, but again, the goal today was sublime. I don't think Tierney's got that in him. It was a very, you've either got that technique or you haven't. And I don't believe Braveheart has got that technique, is what I'm trying to say nicely. But yeah, I think it is time for Tierney to play. I think Lieka would most definitely agree with you. But I think Granite's been pretty bad, bruv. Unless Party comes back in, Granite looks foul. I'm going to say foul, like a bad smell. He's horrible. I don't like Granite if Party ain't there. So I would actually, if Party wasn't able to be fit for the next game, who is our next game against? Away at Leicester. If Party ain't available, mate, I'm going Zinchenko, Jorginho. Serious to fuck. And Tierney comes in at left back. Bloody hell. Send me Lieka's in there, bruvs. It suddenly ain't that rough. It turns into a bit fucking meow. It really quiets down, bruvs. It depends who's in there, I'm telling you. Send me, you, and Akers in there, bruvs. It all settles down immediately. They'll go get their pint and behave. Do you know what I mean? Perfect day for the Arsenal. Yep, Chelsea losing and Man City drawing at the the huge Nottingham Forest guys. But anyway, round 4 of a possible 12. Lee Wood's eye is open like a can of beans, but he's still huffing, he's puffing, and he don't really want to give it. That's it, son. Wipe that blood on his face. That must unsettle the old Sanchez-looking Lara. Old Maurizio. Maurizio's blatantly got claret on his face, blatantly, and it's not his own claret. Brilliant play from Lee Wood, I'm telling you. Danny, you having a celebratory drink? I'm certainly not, bruvs. It's just always Coca-Cola, bruvs. I am having a celebratory puff, though. That Coke tastes so hot. I'm going to go and exchange it with a Pepsi, I think. Why is my slipper so far away? How does it get that far away from me? Come here, you little bastard. No, I'm not, brother. Can't be fucked with that, bruvs. My body is like Timble. No, I'm just not going to do it, bruvs. I'm not going to do it for a little while. And when I do it, I'm going to do it like a girl. I'm going to have a small glass of Baileys. I swear to God, bruvs. Oh, good little right up by Lee Wood there. But again, Lara Sanchez tries to respond by hitting him in his eye. Yeah, I'd like to see Zinni in midfield. I think he comes in for Xhaka personally. So do I, to be honest with you, bruvs. And so does Daniel He. And I do think there's something in this for me. He always seems to turn up there anyway in games, and it kind of leaves Gabriel a touch short, and Gabriel filling in a left back. Not needlessly, but it's because Zinni's gone into the left centre midfield, and then they interchange, go back. He goes back to the centre. Zinni comes and sort of over crosses him, goes back. It is a pet thing, but you know what? It's all right when it works, isn't it? We've just got to make this football a little bit more free-flowing. This was Villa today, bruvs, and Villa are on the decline. You know I love Emre, but they got murked by Leicester. Then they got murked by Man City. They've been murked by another 4 by us. They've conceded 10. They've conceded 11 goals in 3 games now, bruvs. It's not looking good at Villa, so I'm not going to start screaming. Leicester City, 4 at Villa, 4 at home to Tottenham. Let's see what they do away at Old Trafford tomorrow, because that is going to be one interesting game. Manchester United versus Leicester. I think Leicester are going to go at them and go for the result tomorrow. I still think Man United will nick it. But when I say nick it, I'm talking 89th minute, 1-1, Leicester chill out. I don't know, a massive mistake by, I don't know, Sonosu or a Johnny Evans at the back. I don't think Sonosu even gets in the team no more. Wallah, I've missed match of the day. Oh, no. Did it start early? What's going on? I ain't seen match of the day in ages. Surely it... Oh, shit, yeah. It's 11 something. Sorry, John Arby. I'll start sending Jean Arby all the goals today, bro. Seriously, I'll put on Sky Sports News for you. Just leave my camera there, roll it for 10 minutes, you'll catch all the goals, bro. Apart from the ones that was on BT Sports. I'd like to see Jorginho Party partnership. Jorginho Party. See, that means, though, it's two right-footed midfielders. Now, bro, I subscribe to it, yes. But honestly, bro, I really don't see it happening. I'd be so utterly surprised if Xhaka didn't play until he drops. Do you know what I mean? It's the same with Gabriel, bruvs. I can't really see him dropping him. For me, Gabriel's been a liability, bruvs, and I'm not liking it. He makes Saliba look not as good, bruvs. Seriously, he's not been calm at all, Gabriel Magalhaes. Daniel He has already said he would subscribe to cashing in on Gabriel Magalhaes and bringing in another left-footed defender, Evan Ndicka, for free, and selling Gabriel Magalhaes' ass for fucking needed transfer funds in the summer. You would have to overpay him. You'd have to give him a signing-on fee. But you know what? That could be financed by selling your Brazilian goal. He is Brazilian, but he ain't really going to play for Brazil, is he? He's old Gabriel Magalhaes. There's levels out here. It's funny. I can hear the noise of Match of the Day next to me. It's like a neighbour or something's playing Match of the Day. Bros, I can hear Match of the Day right now. It might be finishing, though. Some motherfuckers playing Match of the Day, unless they're seriously raving out there, high on some narcotics, listening to Match of the Day theme tune over and over again. Round 5 of 12, though. I see Hazard's trying to get me back into the football. My first 3 rounds, I was proper behaving, like just proper keeping an eye on the boxing. Wood's been hit, but wrong side of the face this time. Oh, he's had to block one. Lara tactically again going for the right eye, but missing, fortunately for Lee Wood. Guys, please be in the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Lara's going at him again, though. He kind of really does look like a, I don't know, Sanchez had a decent little build as well. He does look like Sanchez for me. Guys, does this guy look more like Carlos Vela or Alexis Sanchez? Yui says Carlos Vela. I think this guy's got more the traits of Alexis Sanchez, especially where he's fucking bobbing and fucking weaving. That's it. Fucking have it, Acres. The blood is dripping off old Lee fucking Wood's fucking nut, though. Badly. The nut that is dropping off his nut. He's only got 20 seconds to hold out here. Go get his face patched up again, though. Please, guys, can we start smacking that like button? And I have hit 1,570. Yes. Now we can go up. Let's get it to 1,500. Sorry, 1,500. 1,600. Ain't really rocket science, is it? Let's get it to 1,600 people. Please, let's go. Let's begin the likes on the video. Let's be subscribing if you're new. Lee Wood just clocked him there as I look down at the comment. But we have come to the end of round 5. We are almost, one more round away from it at the halfway point. I don't think Lee Wood's eye can take it. This geezer here, Mr. Lara, has got blood all over him. The thing is, it's hard to tell if any of it's actually his own. I don't think it is. Lee Wood keeps rubbing up his face against him like, come here, bruvs, have my blood, innit? Come here, son. Fucking want to fight me, bruvs? I'll put my claret all over you. Guys, would you please get an internally big, massive like on the video? And do be subscribing if you're new. Guys, we're going to start spitting bars on this channel as well soon. We're going to have to get Tilo involved in that one. Grievo. Ooh. He's getting his face patched up, but he looks ready to go again. More boxing coming up on the 11th of March, courtesy of ESPN, that looks like. Where am I in the chats, guys? No, man, exactly as a useful player. He is a wicked... Yeah, bros, I get the leading bit. He's very good in the changing room. But, bros, again, without Party, no way, bros. He's so missing. He's missing. Anyway, sorry. He's a wicked leader. He's played himself out this season. And I'd keep him. I think he and Saka have played the most minutes. Yeah, probably. Ramsdale on that. White wouldn't be madly far behind. I don't know. See, a lot of the 11 pick itself, bruvs. A lot of them won't be far behind each other in terms of minutes, bruvs. Martinelli, Saka, Nketiah split, obviously, half and half with Jesus, obviously. Still not enough goals from Eddie Nketiah. I don't get the geezer, bruvs. Why do you like Eddie so much, Hazard? Seriously. 100 grand a week, number 14 shirt. I don't get the fucking guy. That's because I'm not into boxing, bro. I totally hear you, though, my G. I totally hear you. Slipped it straight. Lara does seem to be a head. Definitely more punches thrown. But then again, they reckon Wood has got more on target. Brilliant stats. Still hard to work out who's winning. I say this is a fucking draw. I'm not even sure at the moment. I'd like to see Pepe return next season. To do what exactly, Jean-Arnaud? He hasn't done really well in France either, bros. He's popped up with what? An assist here and a couple of penalties there, bruvs. I know at times this season it'd be better seeing Pepe than probably Vieira, and even a couple of times that we had to play Reece Nelson this season. For me, I'd rather seen Nicola Pepe, if the truth be told. But you know what, bruvs? He's gone. I doubt we'll get 10 million quid from him, bruvs. But if we can cash in, as another guy I always forget to sell. When I'm selling my players at the end of the season, I already feel like he's gone. But if we could cash in 5, 7.5, 8.5, 10 million, anything, bruvs. But he hasn't really done well enough at Nice for anyone else in France, like a Marseille, to say, do you know what, Arsenal, we'll take him off your hands at 10, 12 mil. He hasn't done well enough, bruvs. So a lot of these French teams would be calculated enough to just say, do you know what? He ain't old. He's 26. He'll be 27 by the time he's a free contract at Arsenal. Let him go back for a year. Or Arsenal, what we'll do is we'll put in a cheeky loan bid. At the end of his contract, we'll keep him. I don't think he'll stay at Nice. He might slightly go to a better French team. And Marseille, why do I see Marseille come calling for him? They love an ex-Arsenal player, bruvs. Oh, Lara's now swinging goal. He's going for that eye again. How much is the referee going to hold? Because I tell you what, there's so much blood. I'd be scared of catching fucking all sorts of diseases right now. I swear to God. And this English geezer is rubbing his face up against Lara, bro. Literally, he's like, come here, Sean, have a bit of that all over your face, boy. Like, this geezer, Lara, Alexis Sanchez, or if you're UE, fucking, I forgot his name. Carlos Vela. I don't know. Carlos Vela has got, or Sanchez for me, has got so much blood over him, but the thing is, none of it's actually his own. I'd definitely like to see alienate the mark. To do what, bro? What the fuck? Bros, and it's funny, he turned up today playing for Southampton. He turned up at right back at Stamford Bridge. Did he play well today or something? He was at right back, I hear. Then again, with all respect, WB was my source of that. And do you know what? WB, it come like he's on the source sometimes when he starts telling you stats. Nelson and Ketty are holding it. Xhaka, El Neni all need to go in the summer. But you'd like to see Ainsley and Nicola return. But I wouldn't be upset to see none of them go. Xhaka, I'd like to see us obviously replace the midfield properly. Like, there's no point letting Xhaka go unless you've properly. You know what I mean? If you want to go out and impress me and go get Moise Caicedo and Declan Rice, fuck yeah. I'd never, ever in my life think of going at Xhaka again. But Arsenal ain't likely to get one of them, RB, let alone two. I reckon Martin Zubimendi. Do you know what I mean? I've said this to my brother Yui as well. I reckon it's Zubimendi, and if we want a second midfielder, it will be Tiller Mans. Do you know what I mean? Party's going to miss Leicester away. So that's a very tough game now. Brothers, would you play Zinchenko left centre mid alongside Jorginho then? In that case, round 7 of 12, guys. He's got the blood out of control. But Alexis Sanchez is bobbing, waving, and just looking for that chance. I'm going to hit you in your eye again, boy. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Well, I need to do a slap, yeah. He's not even going to do it. It's not even going to be a clenched fist. Come here. And a quick slap round the chops. Guys, hour and fucking hell. I've literally gone blind. I can't be live this long anymore, I'm telling you. An hour and 32 minutes on the clock. I'm telling you, when I start reading print small for ages, I'm telling you, it's all getting blurry to me. That's not good. Did you see the two girls in the audience? All legs crossed. I could almost see Jack and Danny from here. What's going on? I can see right up Jack and Danny. What's going on? Shouts out to all the real ones. Please begin the likes. Did you see that as well, bruvs? I could see right up that Jack and Danny, bruvs. Oh my gosh. Did you see? Come back. I beg you, show me that one more time. Isn't even my colour of spice, but I'll tell you what, that'll get the arse romped off it. So sorry, bros. Let's just say it the way it is. Oh my gosh. Where's she gone? Where's this little bird gone? I can't spot her again, bros. Oh, there she is. Go on. Oh, yeah, quality. It's two sisters or something, isn't it? Did you see that? Oh, they're the ring walk girls. They've both got like just what's that? Tit tube. Oh God. Oh yeah, mate. Oh God, bareback spectacular right there, bros. Barebacking all round, bros. Wouldn't even need to sit something on for that. Fresh, nice. Please begin the likes in the video and who be subscribing. Who? Rafael Marquez is nuts. Is he? Why? Why? Right, shall I tell you another one? Who is? Oh, one's been knocked clean down. Slapped straight in his eyepiece. Oh, wow. Oh, his legs have got the jelly as well. They both look absolutely fucked, but this is definitely not going the full way, guys. Now it's done. His corner have called it. It's done. Lara has won via knockout, guys, in round 7 of a possible 12. The English boy, Lee Wood, has had the shit sparked out of him. Lara is arguing with the crowd. Come on then, I'll have all of you. Come on, you cats, come on. Go on, Lara, boy. He's offering about 15. Ooh, things getting thrown in the ring. Ooh, bit of racism there. Go on, Alexis Sanchez, looking like, boy. Go on, son. Alexis. Lee Wood is lying in the corner. Oh, you got the... that was one... it looked like a lefty. I think it was a lefty. Up, have some of that. Boy! Fucking steady. Now Alexis Sanchez wants to go and wind up the crowd again. Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Go on, Alexis Sanchez, son. Tell him, boys. Go on, Alexis Sanchez. You fucking tell him. I've come over it and on. I'm fucking doing a lot of y'all. Fucking Alexis Sanchez out here. Fuck about. Now I've got a fucking game on Sunday for Marseille. Now fuck off out my way. Shouts out to all the Alexis Sanchez crew. Go on, Sanchez, my son. No fucking about. Seriously, Lee. Alexis Sanchez done your namesake, son. Properly, just like Sanchez would. Bang! Bros, it was one devilish left hook. The boy, the way he dropped down, he was just... Bros, he dropped through like there's so many things he see flash before him, bros. When he got back up, bros, you could see his legs and go, what? Bros. Bros, the guy's still spinning. Lee Wood is still spinning. Spinning. Damn. He's back on his feet. I bet he's going to perm up his hair, though, seriously. Get that proper grease in, go out tomorrow night and have a couple of drinks with the boys. Like, this fight is dead and falling asleep. It just livened itself up there, bruvs. Don't do that again. What did I do? The Alexis, what did I do? Who's winning, Dan? Bruvs? Alexis Sanchez, bruvs. He's done old Lee, bruvs. He done him a proper mischief with his left hand. He proper done him in a wee chief. No, bruvs. Lara got done. Lara's the winner, bruvs. Alexis Sanchez, a.k.a. Lara, is the victor. Lee Wood got clean, sparked out, bruvs. Wonderful. Let me have a look at this again. So Sanchez is going in for the kill. He's giving his boxers a little tap. He drops his shoulder and then bang! Left foot straight on the nose, bruvs. He was immediately shocked and knocked clean to fuck out almost. And then the crowd went a little bit wild and started shouting obscenities at Sanchez. Things again. Look at them two birds again. Look at the angle. I can literally see Jack and Danny right for me. Sensational stuff. Shouts out to all the real ones. Do be hitting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. The main event is all over. Right, Hazake, real ones, are you still with me? Shall we have a piece of Arsenal chat and then roll in on to another night and wrap it all up, guys? Good end to a boxing fight there. Weren't that dead, WB? The fight was all right, man. What are you talking about? That was all right, bruvs. Trust me. Excuse me. Decent level of boxing there, son, if you ask me. Do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we're new. Should I wrap one more up? Don't need to. There's one in the corner. Down, boom, 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 boom. Man, Lee Wood's still in that eye patched up, bruvs. First round, he had his eye bust open, like. He doesn't deserve the name, bruvs. I know, bruvs. Literally, not the way he got sparked that left hand there. It was one bang. It was a mighty good clump on his left face, though. On his left face. I mean, on the left peg, though. Do you know what I mean? But he was banging trouble from the first round, bruvs. Like the Sanchez boy was just going for him. That's Lara, obviously. Was just going for his eye, shot after shot, bruvs. I think I was getting bored waiting for you. All right, son. I'm going to see you very early in the morning. I'm going to come nice and early and come and say good morning, y'all. Do you know what I mean? Get a fucking kettle on. Here we go. They're showing some massive motherfuckers there. Who are they? Joshua versus Franklin, guys, all coming up live on Danzins, April the 1st. Decent undercard, I hope. I think it's a load of heavyweights, so do you know what? At least we'll see a load of big lumps tearing around the ring. Shouts out to all the real ones. Do be getting the likes on the video. I can now successfully turn off this boxing. Let's jump over to Sky Sports News, see if anything's good is there. Any breaking news flashes? I'm very, very sure there won't be. But let's have a quick travel over Sky Sports News, see if there's anything good in the football world. Right, who do I see first? Rafa Benitez at St James's Park, man. Manchester United, Newcastle, man. February 26th, 3 p.m. Kickoff, man. EFL final, man. Guys, what do you think? Newcastle, first league trophy in 1,015 years? Or Man United, up and running, first trophy in fuck knows how long? Eric Ten Hag era off to a stunner. Then he's got Europa League, and he could also finish second or third this season very easily. So shouts out to Eric Ten Hag. In Eric Ten Hag, I trust. Just in time, this spark a fresh one. Just in time as well for Man United to be taken over and go on right nutty spending spree in the summer. Shouts out to the Man United fans on that one, guys. Guys, I'm going to almost call it a close for the evening. Oh, that was fun. That doesn't usually happen. That was fucked up. Rotten. WB, don't say one word. Fuck happened there? Go on, Luton lost at home. Respect. Shouts out to the Luton fans. Excellent. How did Patino get on at Blackpool today? Providing they played, I suppose. That was really fucked up. I've never felt so much feedback in a zoo in a very, very, very long time. If that happens again, this zoo's going straight in the bin. Perfect. I wonder what happened there. What was Nick Pope thinking? Grabbing the ball? God knows, bros. I think he just shit himself. I don't know. It was such a mad one because you see him fling his face to the floor, bro. It's mad. He flings his face to the floor. I think he works out, fuck, this ain't gonna work. And I bugger, shit. No, fuck, what am I doing? He proper fucked it, bros. I don't know. I think he must have calculated himself. Yeah, he must have seen that. All I can see is he felt towards the ball. He sees the slight bounce. I think it's just going to bounce up. I'm going to just slide along the floor and head this out like a fucking hero. And Akpom scores again for Bury, yeah? God, Chuba. Or Shaka or Chuba or whatever the fuck you are. Very good. Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Couple of bits of football of today. Yes, Arsenal fans have been in meltdown. Rafinha has spoken. I love Club Barcelona. I never want to leave Club Barcelona. But if the day was to come and I had to leave Club Barcelona, Arsenal and PSG are in fact my favourite teams. Denzel Dumfries has been linked with loads of Premier League teams today, or every Premier League team that needs a right back. That is Man United. That is Arsenal. And someone else will have been linked with Denzel Dumfries. Martin Zubimendi, could he become Arsenal's #1 target in the summer? He's got a £53 million release clause from Real Sociedad. He's a kind of holding midfielder. I've only seen him 1.5 games now. One was Real Madrid away, which is a tough game to judge him on. Real Sociedad got a 0-0 draw. And I don't know. He seemed very similar to like a Jorginho. He seems similar to what we've got. Whether his level's better, I don't know. Who's this? Romano claims, though, Arsenal like Victor Roque very much and will consider bidding for him in the summer. But this guy's got Bayern Munich. He's got Real Madrid, Barcelona, Newcastle, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, all watching him. He turns 18 at the end of the month and is free to join any club he likes. Henry has basically said Arsenal cocked it up in the January window. He doesn't understand how you can go from Salcedo to Jorginho and how you go from Mudrak to Trossard. Shouts out to Thierry Henry for saying it as it is. Marcus Thuram is causing a little stir. He's kind of said he wants to come to the Premier League. Arsenal, Newcastle, Liverpool, and Man United all monitoring the situation. Moussa Diaby has said that he was so proud to be linked with Arsenal and hinting that he wants to come. Guys, do you think Moussa Diaby is good enough for Arsenal? Ivan Ndicka, would you bring him to Arsenal on a free contract, guys? Would you sell Gabriel Magalhaes? Just say goodbye to the Brazilian. He's looked like a liability. He's going to have to improve so much between now and the end of the season. Saka's new deal is so close. I can sense it, guys. This should be released the next week or two, I reckon. and Marcus Rashford still linked to Arsenal and PSG. Arsenal are going to get a £1.5 million windfall if Mavropanos's move to Wolfsburg comes to fruition in the summer. Allegedly, Wolfsburg have agreed a £15 million move for Mavropanos. If we get outbid for Declan Rice, Arsenal have said they would reconsider opening the can of worms that is Moses Caicedo. Slipping over into Premier League news, Man United summer spending is going to be incredible. I'm hearing £275 million, and if the job still ain't done, they will spend more. A right back, a centre back, 2 centre midfielders, a winger, and 2 strikers. Allegedly, up to 7 players wanted. Denzel Dumfries, Harry Kane, Victor Osimhen, Frankie de Jong, Ansu Fati, and the centre-back Hincapié have all been linked with Man United alone today. Antonio Rudiger allegedly wants to come back to the Premier League. He is unhappy in Madrid, apart from the whopping wages that he got being a free transfer from Chelsea. Tottenham allegedly are watching this situation. Tottenham, Newcastle, Arsenal, Liverpool are all watching Lautaro Martinez's situation at Inter Milan. Staying with Inter Milan, they don't seem to want to make Lukaku's deal permanent. Lukaku hasn't really shown up this season and has struggled for form. We've already discussed the FA Cup and the Champions League coming right around the corner for Manchester City. How much of an advantage is this for Arsenal Football Club? And are Liverpool about to make a splash and a blow for top 4 again? They've had 2 morale boosting performances, the Merseyside derby, and they've went away to Newcastle today that a lot of teams haven't managed to do. Arsenal couldn't beat them at the Emirates, let alone at Newcastle. So shouts out to Liverpool. They've won a tricky Merseyside derby, and they have been victorious away at Newcastle today. Liverpool, I reckon, looking at their fixture list as well, I don't know. They've got a couple of right fuckers like Man City coming up, and then they'll have Man United coming up. But apart from that, it's a decent run that I think Liverpool can get quite a lot of points from. Osasuna 0, Real Madrid 2 today. Is that Asensio that scored that? You can't. Was that Asensio? Looked like that was Asensio. Not exactly sure. Didn't Edison do that last year? Do what? I don't know. Did he? Not too sure. Sorry, I didn't see that. Wow, Bayern Munich defeated again. This time at Borussia Mönchengladbach. Fucking hell, man. German football, man. Seriously, this is why even when we're linked with people like Ivan and Dicker, I worry about the standard of German football, bros. Bayern Munich will still run away with the league, bros. Every time I seem to see them playing, though, they have a draw or getting fucking beat. Why are they still top of the table? Borussia Dortmund clearly not putting up much of an effort or not much of a charge towards the title this season. But guys, with an hour and 47 minutes on the clock, I think that almost brings us to the end. Again, please, I can't stress anymore. Do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Nunes, Gakpo got his second goal today, 2-2 for Gakpo. If Gakpo starts scoring, Liverpool, I think it's a decent time for them to say they're on a charge. 2 interesting fixtures football-wise tomorrow, obviously. Manchester United, Leicester. Leicester, decent couple of games. They've put 8 goals in the last 2 games, 4 against Aston Villa at Villa Park, and then they spanked Tottenham 4-1 at Leicester. So do you know what? I can't see Man United running away with this. For the Friday night warm-up show, I said it would be 2-1 Man United. I'm not so sure. This could be a draw, or I suppose Man United could nick it. So maybe I'm right, obviously saying 2-1. And the other fixture tomorrow is Tottenham-West Ham. West Ham, decent point away at Newcastle a week or so ago. I don't know if they've played since. Scoring goals still seems to be a slight problem for West Ham. Is it Antonio? Is it Škrmeta? They still don't seem to have decided. Ben Rama seems to be decent on the wing. But as soon as Ben Rama seems to click into form, it seems someone else kind of loses it. Do you know what I mean? Declan Rice, though, still keeps turning up for West Ham, no matter the scenario. Absolutely fucking, yeah. He's their star player every single week, man. Seriously, if we could get a Declan Rice, mate, that is exactly what Arsenal need. It doesn't change us going forward or making it, you know what I mean, us look like that world-class team. This is not an Iniesta, but he is a spoiler, and he does it very well. And if he was at a better team, dare I say it, Arsenal are levels better team than West Ham. I think he only improves. He's 24 as well. Do you know what I mean? Over the next 4 or 5 years, I say every season you see a slight performance from Declan Rice. Maybe in a couple of seasons you might see him adding a few goals to his game at a better club. But Slightly overpriced, but again, as we all know, there'll be English tax. Moises Caicedo, Premier League tax, then call it. None of them are going to be easy signings, but both got 2 years on their deal, and both of them ain't signing new deals, and both of them seem to want out of their clubs respectively. There's going to be a massive midfield merry-go-round in the summer. Do you know what I mean? Jude Bellingham, Moises Caicedo, Declan Rice, this Martin, Zubamendi. Arsenal will be linked with everyone. If we can just get one of the top boys, I'll be happy. I actually see Zubamendi being the guy of choice for Arteta for some reason, because probably will bottle going back to Brighton and getting told off by them for bidding too short or too shy on the money, or silly, unachievable add-ons. And as for Declan Rice, I just don't think we'll go there, innit? I think someone like Man City will drop a big bid in, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 mil, probably plus the youth from Leeds, Kelvin Phillips, and everyone else will be blowing out the water, unless Chelsea want to start saying, do you know what, fuck that, we'll bid 110. Do you know what I mean? And slap him alongside Enzo Fernandez and see how that gets along. £220 million worth of defensive midfielder. Interesting. But guys, hour and 50 minutes on the clock. The comments is getting kind of quiet. No one's really saying much, so I think it is about that time when I disappear. Shouts out to Lara. He done an absolute number on Leewood tonight. Decent little fight as well. There is fighting next week. I'm not sure if I'll be really covering it. I think there's some UFC going on. They never look what's quickly going on across the world. No, New Zealand versus England first test. Not into cricket. Live UFC fight, mate. The prelims. Who's fighting here? Move. Fucking whatever that is. It's Sadioff versus Elder. All right. I want to say I'm going to go with Elder's going to win it. Don't know who's who. One of them, the gaze of the beard's got claret all over his face. Here we go again. Kick him, son. Oh, little cheeky uppercut. That's the UFC entertainment for the evening. None of that. What's on Sky? Premier League. Nottingham Forest versus Man City. I think I might keep an eye on this. There you go. Second half has just started. I actually only watched the first half. So I think I'll sit back and see what Nottingham Forest done. WB told me Danilo seemed very average. I thought, oh, it's Foden. It's 1-on-1. Oh, he fucked it. Then tried to pass it to Ireland. Who's that? Worrell got in the way. Well done, son. How the fuck did Man City not get maximum points from this game? It makes you fucking delighted to be an Arsenal fan. But guys, I'm going to sit back in peace and watch the games, or the rest of today's Premier League games. I'm going to sit back and watch them. As I said, shouts out to the very, very Alexis Sanchez looking Lara. He's come to Nottingham and bust out the Ben White looking Lee Wood. But please, guys, do be hitting the likes on the video. Show have a quick likes and subscribers check, guys. Let's refresh. Ooh, it seems to be all Man City. 51 minutes on the clock. Still 1-0 to Man City. I'm really interested to see what Nottingham Forest equaliser was like. Was it a Morgan Gibbs White or something? 1,570 on the subscriber count. Respect to you guys. Please be hitting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. 9. That says 9. We've got 9 likes on the video. Come on, guys. Get it to 10, please. There's still a few of us here. De Bruyne with the corner for Man City. Oh! Point blank header. Who was that? Wonderful save. Kalo. Oh, yes, Kalo. Oh, Navas, superstar. Go on, son. He seems to have took one right in his bollocks, but nice one. That's a decent little Forest goalkeeper top. I like that. Oh, Eric Laporte. Bang! It surely was easier to score there. Let's have another look at this. Bang! Oh, straight at the keeper then. Oh, was that handball? Bros, left or right of Navas, and that's a goal. Shouts out to Navas, bros. Took that right in his bollocks. Brilliant. Absolutely fabulous. Saved it with his cock and his left ball bag. Super. Here's Man City going forward again. 55 on the clock. Grealish now on the left-hand side to take on Serge Aurier. Back to De Bruyne. Good save again, Keylor Navas. Keylor. I swear WB one of this gauge of the club. He's all right, isn't he? Oh, Keylor. Oh, Navas. How old is he? 32, 33. He ain't even older for a goalkeeper at that age. Wicked grey dyed hair, or blondie grey, whatever he's got going on there. I'm going to stay with you guys. Oh, Haaland is trying to take a drop, surely. Professional fucking dive. Send him off. Ban him for 3 games. Come on. Professional dive at that. What's he doing all this for? Surely he dive, mate. You tell him, Sergio Aurier. You tell him, son. Forest's 47th signing of the season. Over the top, this Johnson's got running for days. Where did this Johnson turn up? Was he one of the signers? Did he come through the youth academy at Nottingham Forest? I do wonder. Andre Ayew. When did he turn up at Nottingham? Oh yeah, he did in January, didn't he? Fucking steady. Where was even Andre Ayew chilling at? No, Ireland, you're a wanker. He tapped you on the shoulder and you went down. He sort of tapped you, thought about it and thought, nah. That's it. Give Pep a booking. Guys, the clock says 65th. If the game doesn't end in a moment, I'm going to duck out the screen. I just want to see how Nottingham Forest actually get themselves. What's this? Get out of my face. I want to see how Nottingham Forest actually get themselves back into this. Should Dubry be given a chance in the first team, people? I was really hoping he was going to be at least on the bench today against Aston Villa. But no, oh. Yeah, man, fucking piff you are, ain't you? Oh, Haaland missed one from 2 yards. Surely it's easier to score that. Haaland. Cross. Sick, guys. Right, let's go, to be honest with you. Damn. Anyway, you start looking at these fuckers. Haaland. Oh, yes, onto the bar. And then, oh, what? Did he hit the bar twice? Did he hit the bar twice? Wow. Guys, I'm going to go watch this in peace. It's been a blessed little stream, though. Hour and 56 minutes on the clock. I think Haaland just hit the bar twice. It come back to him. Navas was on the floor. Wonderful, Haaland. It's been all Man City in the second half. How did they not finish this game off? Wow, another opportunity for Haaland. Man, what is it going to be? A counter-attack by Forest? I'm sorry, I want to stay live until I see this. Here goes De Bruyne now. Rodri picks it up loose. Gundogan, rather, sorry. Wide to Foden. Foden to cut in on his left. He thought about it, clips it in towards Haaland, doesn't make it. 70th minute on the clock. I wonder how man's Forest actually get a draw out of this. Bernardo Silva thought about having a crack there now. It's absolutely all Man City. Do you know what? Absolutely, God bless you, God, for somehow making Forest get a draw here today. Absolutely, God bless you, God. I don't even know how it's possible. From the game and the highlights I'm watching here, it's absolutely all Man City. 71 on the clock, still fucking 1-0 Man City, and they're peppering Forest goal. Go on, John Joe. That's what you're in the Forest team for, son. Flattened Grealish. Go on, John Joe. Tell him to get up as well, boy. Please hit the likes on the video, guys. Do be subscribing if you're new. I've got to get out of the building in the next minute or two. I was just hoping to see this Forest goal and celebrate the Forest goal with the people on the stream and then disappear like. He does score for Forest. Looks like De Bruyne's going to hit this free kick for Navas, though. Ooh, good save by Navas again. Super goalkeeping by Navas. Damn. Gundogan here. Not a bad attempt at all. Definitely was going in as well. Maybe in the bar. Not sure. Maybe see from this angle. No, that angle didn't show you either. Interesting stuff, guys. I'm going to hit the 2-hour mark with you and then I'm going to disappear. Absolutely shouts out to everyone that's been with me tonight. You are all superheroes. Thanks for the love. Please get a massive like on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Absolutely shouts out to Chelsea today. Somehow got beat at home to Southampton, but I'm going to watch all of the Premier League games now and see what I've missed and catch up with the day. Go on, Johnson. Beautiful play. Across the face of goal. Who scored that? Woods. Worrell. Woods. Go on, son. Look at that. Look. Gibbs White. Superb running. Go on, Forest. 8-3 on the clock. God bless you, Nottingham Forest. Guys, on that note, as I said, I did want to bust the child mark and look. And big Chris Wood stepped up. 83 minutes on the clock. Absolutely. Shouts out to Chris Wood. And God bless you, son. And thank God Newcastle let you go to Forest. 1-1. The game, it remained. Boy, let's hope Man City start prioritising a bit of the Champions League. FA Cup coming up as well. Another competition we're not in. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully the Europa League is kind to us. But hopefully, mainly hopefully, we get back in this championship run and fight. Guys, thanks for all the love. Peace out. I'm going to keep it moving. Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. And as I say, have we turned a corner again, finally? Away at Leicester. Very difficult fixture. Let's see how they go on at Old Trafford tomorrow before we jump to any conclusions. But they've done Villa away 4-2. Then they've done Totti 4-1. Let's see what they do at Old Trafford first. If they nick a result, even a draw at Old Trafford, fucking hell. It's not going to be an easy game, guys. But listen, it's Leicester next. Let's look at our fixtures before I close. Exactly midnight. Our next fixtures are Leicester away and our game in hand, Everton home. And then it's Bournemouth home. Come on, you Gunners, man. If we could get 9 for 9. I've got a sneaky suspicion about 7. A draw at Leicester. We win our game in hand against Everton. We do Bournemouth at home. And that's when the Europa League shall restart for us. Shouts out to Chris Wood. That game has ended. Hopefully they show me Sky Sports, Sky Premier League. Hopefully they show me Chelsea's downfall at home to Southampton. Shouts out to James Ward-Prowse. Did anyone take James Ward-Prowse to Arsenal? I'm sure he's going to do a Letizia and stay there forever, innit? I'm sure he must have had offers to leave that club. I've got to change this drink. It tastes like rat piss now. It's way too hot. Tottenham Hotspur linked with Wilfred Zaha, guys. That would piss me off if he ever come before us in a Tottenham shirt. That would ever so piss me off. But guys, I am done for this today. Please hit the likes on both videos. The Villa versus Arsenal watch along first of all, and then the reaction. And obviously the live watch along for the boxing, Lara, which is now obviously Lara versus Lee Wood. Lee Wood got spanked by Lara. Most of the damage for me was done in the first round, though, when he got his eye bust open. It looks like it was a headbutt, though. Still a bit inconclusive on how his eye got so madly bust open. But, Jean, see you tomorrow, Arby. I hope McDonald's was wonderful. Absolutely have a peaceful night, brother. I'm going to catch up with the rest of the Premier League games today. See what Chelsea did or didn't do. I've actually heard from 1 or 2 of the Chelsea faithful. Brubs, we fucking played well. We done everything apart from score. I'd like to have my own opinion on that. Shouts out to all the real ones. Please be getting the likes in the video. God bless Arsenal. God bless Nottingham Forest for dragging a point away from Man City today. Eye for an eye, innit? Leicester City next, guys. Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I'll see you tomorrow night. Peace out, people. Good night, y'all.